Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest were betrayed by their friends in Judgment Day on the same night at WWE SummerSlam. While the two are working together against their former faction, there's something that Priest hates about Ripley. The Nightmare is one of the most popular WWE superstars on the current roster. She has set the internet on fire several times with her photos and comments. One such comment really stuck with the WWE universe and comes back to haunt Damian Priest now and then. Rhea Ripley is famous for giving the Archer the surprising nickname Bisexual Undertaker on social media. While speaking to Ring the Bell during SummerSlam Media Week, Mommy talked about what prompted her to give Priest such a surprising nickname on social media. "I love it. I love it. If anyone can find my comment on his photo, I think where he's sitting on a throne, you can tell that I love it. He hates it. You know, he's a very flamboyant man. You know, he does a little hair flick every now and then before going in a battle. He's just like, yeah, he's definitely a bisexual Undertaker. I'm sorry, Priest. I love you," he said. H/T Fightful, WWE fans will continue to see Rhea Ripley feud with Liv Morgan for some time. Meanwhile, the rivalry between Finn Balor and Damian Priest is yet to get started. Damian Priest doesn't mind the nickname Rhea Ripley has given him in WWE. Former World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest has an open mind while working in WWE. While he may not like the nickname given to him by Rhea Ripley too much, he recently stated that he doesn't mind it. In a chat on The Rob Brown Show, Priest stated that fans are simply having fun with it on social media. Therefore, he doesn't mind the nickname given to him by Ripley. I mean, it's there. It's whatever. I mean, if fans want to have fun with stuff on social media, by all means, go ahead. I mean, you know, if they are talking about me in a playful, harmless way, I mean, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Rhea making it a thing, though, she is supposed to be my homie. I'm like, what are you doing? I immediately called her and was like, what's wrong with you? Your reaction right now? That was hers. Laughs, Damian Priest said. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are great friends backstage and have credited each other for their rise on the main roster. In the chaos of WWE's constant action, there are moments that rise above the scripted drama, bringing a rare glimpse of the real personalities behind the characters. Rhea Ripley, the powerhouse of Judgment Day, recently opened up about one of those moments, a playful side that took her fans by surprise when she revealed the surprising nickname she gave her stablemate Damian Priest. In a sit-down interview with Corey Graves on WWE's After the Belt podcast, Ripley, often known for her dominant in-ring presence and no-nonsense attitude, shared how a moment of lighthearted fun between her and Priest led to the nickname that she claims he hates with a passion. But what makes it even more interesting is the dynamic it represents within Judgment Day, and how their camaraderie off-screen contrasts with their fierce personas inside the squared circle. The bond between Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest have become a central force in WWE's Judgment Day faction. Together with Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, the faction has risen to prominence, blending chaos, intimidation, and mind games into one lethal unit. Their chemistry is palpable on television, with each member bringing something unique to the table, whether it's Balor's veteran expertise, Dominic's growing confidence, or Priest's imposing size and ruthlessness. But Ripley and Priest have a bond that extends beyond their on-screen roles. They often interact in ways that feel almost like siblings, constantly teasing, challenging, and pushing each other to be better. I don't think people realize just how close we all are behind the scenes, Ripley said during the podcast. We're always together. We travel together, train together, even grab food after shows. It's like this weird little family. The origin of the nickname, it was during one of these off-screen bonding moments that the now infamous nickname was born. According to Ripley, it all started on a rare off day when the Judgment Day members were unwinding after a grueling string of live events. They had decided to do a group workout session, a combination of weightlifting, cardio, and some light sparring. Ripley laughed as she recalled the moment. So, Damian's this massive guy, right? He looks like he can bench press a truck, but what people don't know is that he has a few weaknesses, just like the rest of us. One of those weaknesses, she revealed, was his dislike for a specific type of exercise, anything involving agility or flexibility. Priest hates yoga, Ripley said with a grin. Absolutely despises it. We were doing this group session, and part of it involved stretching. He was so stiff, you'd think he was made out of stone. And he started grumbling under his breath the whole time. She continued, at one point, I just couldn't help it. I started calling him Stretch Armstrong, you know, like the old toy that you could pull and stretch in all directions. It was hilarious because Priest could barely touch his toes, let alone stretch like that toy. He gave me this look like he wanted to choke me out right there, but I wasn't letting it go. Priest's reaction, according to Ripley, Damian Priest's reaction was instant. He shot her a death glare that only made the nickname stick even more. He hated it. He hates it to this day. Every time I call him Stretch, you can see him roll his eyes. But that's just how we are. We're constantly ribbing each other, and it's all in good fun. Ripley shared that the nickname has since become an inside joke within Judgment Day, with Finn Balor and Dominic also occasionally teasing Priest with the name during their backstage moments. Finn's Irish accent makes it even funnier. He'll randomly shout, "Oi! Stretch Armstrong," in the locker room, and Damian just groans, Ripley said, laughing. The nickname has even made its way into fan circles, with some dedicated WWE followers picking up on Ripley's playful jabs during interviews and social media posts. Ripley admitted that she's even tempted to use it on live television, though she hasn't had the chance yet. I don't think Damian would forgive me if I said it during a promo, she joked. Behind the tough facades, the surprising nickname also gives fans a peek behind the curtain at the often unseen relationships between WWE superstars. While on-screen feuds, betrayals, and alliances take center stage, it's clear that many of the performers shared deep bonds off-camera. Ripley's revelation about Stretch Armstrong shows how even the most intense characters have moments of levity, teasing, and genuine friendship behind the scenes. I think it's important for people to realize that we're human too, Ripley explained. We play these larger-than-life characters, but when we're backstage or on the road, we're just like any group of friends. We joke around, we pick on each other, and we have inside jokes that keep us sane in this crazy business. The impact on Judgment Day. Interestingly, Ripley also discussed how their strong bond outside the ring has made Judgment Day even more cohesive on screen. We trust each other completely. Whether it's in a match or a promo, we know we've got each other's backs. That chemistry translates to what you see on TV. It's real. Damian Priest, despite his dislike for the nickname, has never let it affect their dynamic. In fact, Ripley believes that their ability to joke around only strengthens their partnership when it's time to get serious in the ring. Damian knows I've got his back, and he's got mine. He might hate Stretch Armstrong, but he knows it comes from a place of respect. It's our way of keeping things light. A look to the future as for whether the nickname will ever make it to WWE programming, Ripley isn't ruling it out. Maybe one day, she teased. I'll wait for the perfect moment. But for now, it's just something we use to make life on the road a little more fun. In the end, the story of Stretch Armstrong shows that even WWE's toughest stars aren't immune to a little lighthearted ribbing. And while Damian Priest might hate the nickname, it's clear that the bond between him and Ripley goes far beyond the playful teasing. It's a bond that makes Judgment Day stronger, and it's one that fans can't get enough of.